Tonight we are working on prep for a GLC club tomorrow. Dad is working on the tree. Mom will be teaching the fruits of the Spirit, and so she wanted a tree to grow as she's going to teach the fruit of the Spirit. And then we're making Play-Doh for the 1 to 5-year-olds so that they can have something else to do during craft time.
With the Play-Doh, I made this Play-Doh snake.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yes, it's very hot.
So we're making our Play-Doh and we're gonna do the colorless book, gospel, or colorless, the wordless book with the colors, so that before they play with Play-Doh, if we have time and the kids are paying attention, we will go through the colors that lead people to Christ. So we're gonna do that.
We got like the fruit of the Spirit.
Yeah, so each fruit has a symbol. So this is love, this is self-control, you stop. This is joy. This is peace. I don't know if this is universal in all countries, but hopefully. This is patience, waiting for time to go by. This is kindness, and how when you give kindness, it comes full circle. This is faithfulness, how we should be faithful to Christ and worship Him. This is goodness, because without Christ we're not good, and He alone is good. So He's the one that makes us good. And then this is gentleness and being gentle. So we will add these to the tree as we talk about each one, and then the kids are going to do skits to kind of display what does that look like in a child's life. What does joy look like?
Or like
gentleness look like? So we're going to talk about that.
We would like grab this doll, and so one of us are not gentle with the doll, and
this is getting it red. You're getting it red.
Other one is not, and the other one is gentle with the doll. So
yeah, it'll be fun tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is last minute. FER is always last minute. This was an idea Benita threw together last night, and today we met and decided what we were going to do, and so tonight we're working on it, and we leave at 7:30 in the morning to go a couple hours to Chiang Rai to do this. We're doing it at an boarding school.
Boarding school.
A lot of the kids are orphaned, she said. There are orphan kids there, and then there's just kids from the hill tribes that come here to go to school. So it's a school plus a boarding place for them.
And there's a round table.
And the lady that owns it is a believer, and Jasmine, who works with FER, said that she's a pretty strong believer. So hopefully that means they have some Bible knowledge. Otherwise, the fruit of the Spirit is going to be wacko for them. But we'll see how it goes down tomorrow. There's also a lot of little kids, like a lot of 1 to 5, 6-year-olds, like 50 of them or something like that, 30 of them. So that's why we're making Play-Doh.
Yeah.
To give them something to do.
Yeah.
I
think Audrey already said it though. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so we will take you along with us tomorrow. You can journey with us as we do technically our second GLC program, although this one feels way more official because we're actually going prepared. We're not making it up while we're there.
Yeah.
So this will be fun, and we'll take you along.
Our tree is coming together. Dad did an awesome job on it.
This is our fruit of the Spirit.
Do you know what I mean? So you should have like 3 pieces of tape should do
Good
it.
question, I'm not sure.
And then, so all someone should have to do is hold it.
Right.
So anything else but so God, that is the answer that God is my problem too. So He is my inspiration to walk with God and to serve God. And yeah, so thank you for something like this, something like that. So you can choose, so they can follow you, and they will, yeah, so they will, what's that?
ฝรั่งใจดีลูกไม่ใช่ฝรั่งใจร้ายฝรั่งใจดีพี่จัดแถวด้วยค่ะจัดแถวได้ค่ะจัดแถวด้วยค่ะข้างล่างมีแถวอยู่แล้วแต่พี่จัดเลยค่ะพี่จัดยังไงเชิญเลยค่ะบนเวทีด้วยข้างล่างด้วยใช่ไหมคะ
They're playing together this time.
ตอนนี้พวกเขาก็เล่นด้วยกันหรือยังคะแบ่งปันกันหรือยังแบ่งปันกันแล้ว
Instead of arguing and fighting, you can do your best to make everyone happy.
แทนที่เราจะ
Next we have love and joy and peace. What comes next?
ต่อไปนะคะเรามีความรักความปราบปลื้มใจสันติสุขความอกกลั้นใจไปแล้วเนาะแล้วก็อะไรนะความปราณี
The next one is patience.
ต่อไปความอดกลั้นใจ
That means waiting and taking your time and not getting upset when things don't happen fast.
ก็คือเหมือนกับบางทีเราก็ต้องฝึกที่จะรอใช่ไหมบางครั้งอาจจะไม่เป็นอย่างที่เราคิดว่าอยากจะให้เป็นอย่างนี้อยากทำแบบนั้นแบบนี้ แต่ว่าก็คือการที่เราอดกลั้นใจว่าทำยังไงเนาะ
Okay, let's see if this girl can show some patience when it comes to her schoolwork.
ดูซิว่าเสร็จเด็กๆถึงเวลาทำการบ้านแล้วค่ะ
Freeze!
going to be inside here. It's going to be called food. So we need to walk in this room. The kids basically run to our foods that we're putting.
This time they were kind.
รอบนี้เขาใจดีนะคะใจดีเนาะ
Their mom is going to ask them to do something. See how they respond.
ดูซิว่าแม่ถ้าแม่สั่งให้ทำบางอย่างลูกสาวถูพื้นให้แม่หน่อยได้ไหมก็บอกว่าไม่อยากทำคนนี้ก็บอกว่าจะทำนะ แต่ว่าพอแม่ไปก็เล่นใหญ่เลย แต่คนอีกคนนึงเขาบอกแม่ว่าไม่ทำแม่ทำ
Freeze. Who was being faithful? Was Rui being faithful?
ใครที่แสดงความสัตย์ซื่อคะรุยหรือว่า
Or Faith? Was she being faithful?
หรือว่าเอ๊ะ
Who thinks Rui was doing the right thing?
ใครที่ว่ารุยทำสิ่งที่ถูกต้องมายกมือขึ้น
But she said she would do it.
เขาบอกว่าเขาจะทำใช่ไหมเขาบอกว่าเขาจะถูพื้นให้แม่ใช่ไหมคะ
She told her mom yes.
ก็บอกแม่ว่าโอ้แม่เดี๋ยวหนูจะถูพื้นเองค่ะ
But was she faithful?
แต่ว่าเขาได้ทำสิ่งที่เขาได้พูดกับแม่ไหม
What about Faith? Is she showing faithfulness? Who thinks Faith is being faithful?
ใครที่ว่าเป็นคนที่สัตย์ซื่อยกมือขึ้น
But she said she didn't want to do it. She told her mom no.
แต่เบสบอกแม่ว่าอย่างไรนะแม่ไม่อยากทำอ่ะใช่ไหม
Was she still being faithful?
เขาสัตย์ซื่อไหม
Yes, because she knew the right thing. She thought about it and she knew God would want me to do this, so I'm going to go do the right thing. I'm going to be faithful to serve God.
ก็คือเขาสัตย์ซื่อเพราะว่าเขารู้ว่าเขาพระเจ้าอยากให้เขาทำอะไรแล้วก็อะไรคือสิ่งที่ดีนะคะ อันนี้ก็คือแสดงความสัตย์ซื่อถึงแม้ไม่มีใครดูเราอยู่ใช่ไหมเราก็รู้ว่าสิ่งนี้เป็นสิ่งที่ดีสิ่งที่ถูกต้องเราก็จะทำสิ่งนี้นะคะ
Okay, and this is our last one.
อยากให้เราดู
These two girls have baby dolls, and one's going to be gentle, and the other one's not going to be gentle.
ก็จะมีการแสดงให้ดูว่าสองคนเนี้ยจะมีตุ๊กตาใช่ไหมดูซิว่าเขาจะแสดงความสุภาพยังไง
Okay, you watch to see who is showing the fruit of the Spirit.
ดูว่าใครแสดงความสุภาพนะคะ
And freeze! Is Sarah being gentle with her baby doll?
เซร่าแสดงความสุภาพไหมคะ
No. Not gentle. What about Ruby? Is she being gentle with her baby doll?
รุ้ยรักคะ
Yes. When we show God's love, we're kind and we're gentle. We're not mean and rude. 'What are you guys doing?
We just put like this yellow stuff on our hands, and without the kids knowing, then we played a game of
Touching.
touching your hands together to show how diseases spread.
Oh, that's cool.
ในวันที่6 7 8ศุกร์เสาร์อาทิตย์
6, 7, 8 on November. So, available and free. So we are really welcome and want you guys to join here.
When we first got there, the director sat us down in a little room and she told us her testimony about how the Lord got a hold of her heart, and she realized that people need Jesus and little kids need Jesus. And in her community there are hill tribes, the Aka and the Hmong tribes, and they are discriminated against because of their race and where they're from. And she just had a burden to love on these kids and to give them a good education and to give them Jesus ultimately, so that they could go out and be successful in life. And so with that desire and her faithfulness over the years, the school has grown. God has grown the school to it's right around 300 kids, right? I think, yeah, 300 kids. And she started with just elementary, like 1 through 5th grade, and then there was a need for a nursery, and God provided a way for her to have a nursery, so she's got little kids. And then she has 7, 8, 9, and this year she's starting 10th grade, and then in the next year she wants to do 11th and 12th grade. So she wants to make it a 0-year-old to 12-year program. And the kids live there, and some of them, one girl I met yesterday, she's been living there for 4 years and she hasn't even gone home or anything. Some of the kids are true orphans, their parents have died, and then others are from really poor families and their parents cannot take care of them. So they get a food and a good education, and yeah.
Some of their parents are in jail too.
Oh yeah, some of the parents are in jail as well. So there's lots of reason why the kids are there. But it was just really neat to see her heart and her just love for God, and just seeing how God has been faithful to provide for them. I mean, they've switched locations a whole bunch of times, and they finally have this one land acreage. It's a great facility, and they can expand on the facility. They have enough land to be able to expand and to grow and to give the kids a place, because they board there, so they're sleeping there as well. But right this time when we were there, only 80 of the kids, about 75, 80 kids were there. So those are the ones that are actually don't have a place to go home during the break. So they're there all the time. So we got to love and minister to them, and they were great kids, so much fun.